Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Here's the deal. Today, packages have arrived. And you know what? We're gonna take the packages, open them up, take out the contents, and put them on here. The packages that have arrived are coil relocation brackets, wiring, additional spark plug wires that are like 500 feet long.
Sucker, you still don't know? Man, go ask your daddy.
In the box from these guys, from there, they got all kind of LS stuff and swap stuff and everything else, but they gave me these guys 45 inches of relocation goodness. And they're nice too because they're labeled here. Either 4 or 5 coil, 2 or 7 coil, 6 or 3, depending upon what bank it's running off of. You know, odd or even bank. So I got those, and it's integrated all together. So it's not a separate piece. I guess you could make your own, but I rather not do that. And then also, I got these guys. Wow, yeah. 60 inches. They're all 60 inches long. They're ICT billet. And then you got to make them yourself, which is fine with me. They give you a different angle, straight boots, 90 degrees, and what are those, 45s? So I got those. This stuff. Ooh, stickers, yay. $300 stickers, awesome. Anyways, there's the whole lot of them. Then I also did get these spark plug boot covers. Keep the heat off of those guys. And then I've got the coil relocation brackets. Yeah, see, awesome. I'll put that together. I'll put these guys on here. I've got the 514A coil. They don't have the heat sink on the back, but you can find a chart. I know these guys, on their website, they've got a chart. You can find charts all over, but my part number is 125-73190. So they do it by Chevrolet part number and then also the coil type. There's 585, 514A, blah, 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 blah. There's several different coils, and then also there's aftermarket. Got my workbench set up, and this is what the coil is supposed to look like when you're done, all together like this. I'm gonna put the other one together. It's super hard, really. It's difficult. You get your constructions here. See what those guys are doing. Yes. Take your green bolts right here. See your green bolts. And then you put your coil on there. Like so. Right? Then you take your spacers. Your blue spacers. See them? Blue spacers here. You slide those guys on. You got your washers here. All my spacers, my washers. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Just come out of there. Sometimes, I tell you what, just, I don't know. All right. And then we've got our other end of the bracket. We've got our nuts. And then, let's see here. These are all the same. These here, spacers. So you don't have to worry about mixing them up. But anyways, you get that first one on there like so. Take the second one, put it on there like so. Spacers, the blue ones, of course. Next guy. Spacers. Next guy. Maybe they're non-binary. I don't know. I don't know. The next one. How about that? And then we'll put this on here. Push that on through. Put that guy on there. Or gal. Put they on there. There we go. Put this guy on there. Get her started. Ta-da! Anyways, got my handy dandy Craftsman ratchet wrench. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 3/4. What? Are you? Well, okay, fine. Play that game. Play it. Play the game. There we go. Little did you know, we have the technology. All right, there we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep. Tight. Good to go. Let's get this guy tightened up. Same drill. Deserves. I just poured that. Whew. I've been drinking lukewarm to semi-cold coffee. Wow. And then I've got the Holley Terminator X. That is just the bend pack. I think that's what those are called. Bend pack connector. Just stick that right on. It fits. I checked the fit. And then, of course, like I said, they've got it labeled depending upon what side, which that's nice. That's nice. It's nice they did that. And then I went with the 45. I think they offer a 45. I measured it. It's actually 48 inches. They also offer a 36 inch. And I thought, you know what? I'd rather have a little too much than not enough. And, once I get these mounted, I'll get these guys all made up. And I've always done it with a razor blade, scissors, clampity clamp. It'll be fine. One thing that I'll show you is how I decided to mount these. I could hide, you know, the bolt heads and everything in the wheel well. I was thinking about using a, what are those called? Carriage bolts that are rounded and they have the square, and then pull them through the wheel well and then paint them black. It just too tight at quarters in there to get everything tightened up. So what I'm going to do, because I'm going to have to put this on the outside, make my marks for my holes, and then go inside and then stick these guys through, and then I'm going to put nuts on them. But this is how I'm setting it up. Putting that guy on there like that. That guy on there like that. And then lock washering. That way I don't have to try and get a wrench or anything all the way down through that air extractor. I'm going to drill my holes then. And then I'm going to tweak it in there. Because we know how that goes. You measure, you drill your holes, and then you got to hog it out. We all know this drill move. Went ahead and I drilled 3 holes. Got one there. Perfect. Then my second one was right there, which was 1 inch too long. Because, well, that's just how I do it. Measure twice, cut. Anyways, got it on the second try here. I'll just probably just leave that. This is what it looks like sitting in there. Now, because of the contour, I'm only going to be able to get 2 bolts in there. But that's where she sits this way. I can reach in pretty good. And then I can still access the bolts for this guy here to put the air extractor back in. And then this is how it sits in here. Let me get this tightened down, and then we'll go over the other side. So I measured it out, got my first hole drilled. Then I got my little scale here. And I will go to 2.5 or 2.5 for the layperson. All right. So tiny hammer and a punch. And the sharpest drill bit that I own. There we go. This is where it's just kind of a swag, which is a scientific wild-ass guess. All right. 7 and a quarter short. Precision. Precision. Let's see how we did. Come hither. Where did I put you? Are you in the hole? Where did I leave you? On the workbench. Go. Go. There you are. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. It's just like... It's like I measured. And then guessed. Call it a geasure. It's a guess kind of measure. Because as Daddy used to say, I'd rather be lucky than good. And that's me right now. Although what happened? Did I get 3 exact holes perfectly? Yep. You know what? Let's not gloat. Let's not gloat over this. Let's just get her up there, get her bolted down, start running her. Oh, see? Getting cocky, and that's what happens. You get cocky and you pay the piper. If you want to dance. It is tough, guys. All kidding aside. To drill those holes blind, at least for me, what I did was I got my, got the brackets together, and then I was able to measure off of those. And then I spent 20 minutes kind of messing around, configuring them, putting them the way I wanted, whatever. Then I'm going to trim those off, paint it black, and you'll never see it. Well, you might see it. I'll know it's there. But you know what? It's good. Let me take you up top. See, with the contour of that, I was able to get 3 bolts in this one. And it's not going anywhere. So, all right. Let me grab the wiring harnesses, get them in there, and we'll go from there. All right, so I got my extension here for my coils, and she hooks right here. So I'm gonna stick that around there, and then we'll get this guy in here. All right, then I'm going to go top to bottom. And this will be 2, 4, 6, 8. Maybe I should start at the bottom. Is it going to matter? I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, maybe. Maybe we'll come this way. 2. All right. go to your home. Guys, I'm gonna need 2 hands to do this, so let me get them snapped in and then I'll bring you back. All right, so I got them in there. And with those being labeled from Michigan Motorsports, made it super easy. Not trying to guess which one I was hooking up where. This is where I kind of have a decision to make, and I'll probably change my mind because I've got this out because I'm making some adjustments on the firewall, so that'll go back in. Then this will go here, like that. So maybe what I'll do is bring this up with that. In fact, that is what I'm gonna do, and I'll throw a zipperooski on there. I usually don't like this plastic wire loom, but taking it off with everything, it's shrink wrapped on the end. It's just, I'm just gonna leave it. But anyways, let's make the connection. Perfect. All right, look at that. We'll get her back in there. All right, yeah. I mainly just want to hide that. And again, you're gonna have, the shaker's gonna be there. So yeah. So I will get this all routed. I will get it zip tied up there. Once I get my fuel line reattached, because then I gotta get this reattached. So there we are. On to the odd bank on the driver's side. Got those all hooked up. And I got this routed up this way. I went behind here, going up over the wiper motor. Like so. And then I'll probably run the spark plug wires back behind here. And then let's get it hooked. Come on now. All right. Done. All right, now I got to make up the wires, get those on, and I think then that'll be it. One little detail item that I want to do, was suggested by one of the viewers, is, let me show you here. I am going to, out of the way, wrap these wires with what they call friction tape. It's basically electrical tape or grip tape. I am going to show you what my thought is. I do kind of want to mute these colors here. I've gone through the trouble of relocating the coils and everything else to kind of pay tribute to the look of the Pontiac 400 in the Trans Am. And this, you know, no bueno, definitely not a 70s congruent look. So this is what I'm going to do. Pop this guy off of here. There we go. And I will take my tape and wrap it around. Yes, look at that. Beautiful. Gotta give enough room. I did. Split it here. I'm gonna take it all the way down to injector 1. And we will finish it right there. And voila. Probably unnecessary, but let me get the rest of those done and I'll bring you back. All right. There she goes, post-wrap. So those colors were, they're just distracting, really. That's the only issue. So another thing you're gonna wanna do is always put NICs on your spark plugs, because these are aluminum heads, right? And then the other thing is, I think I said this in another video, you slide this on first. It's just, you can get it on over the boot, but it's just a pain in the neck. So get that guy on there, and then measure out your length. So get this guy where she gonna go. Route your wire where you're gonna route it to. And then, let's see here. They give us enough slack? Yes. So I'm cutting off right there. And I drop my marker. Let's just pretend I got a marker. So I'm gonna unhook this. I'm gonna take it over to the bench. I'm gonna cut it, I'm gonna build it. So I went and got the Crimper tool. This was like 65 bucks. They're super proud of it at Napa. But it's for 7 and 8 millimeter wires. And it's got a pre-crimp, and then a final crimp for 8, final crimp for 7 or 8. You can strip them here. It's got a straight up cutter, and then any of the distributor clip crimps. I'm not really exactly sure what that is. Looking at the picture, I think I know, but anyways, don't need that. But worth the money. So what I'll do is I'll take you guys through this. First of all, rather than try and slide that over the boot, I'm just gonna slide it on first. And then, while I was waiting, I decided that I'm not gonna use the straight boots. I'm gonna use the 45s. So let's see how this baby works. Okay. All right, good, good. Now I'm gonna need to strip that as well still. Probably gonna have to use this guy. Use the 16 gauge. That's not gonna work. We'll use the 1820. All right, that was ugly. All right, there we go. So we got that. We get our garbage everywhere. Where's the 45er? Here we are. So put this guy into our pre-crimp. That's going to tighten it up for us. Let's see here. All right. There we go. Perfect. All right. So she's holding on there pretty good. I'm gonna go again and pre-crimp this all the way down. See how that works. So it's kind of sliding her right to where she needs to be. And then these are 8 millimeter. So let's see what we got. Go in the middle. Go in the end. The end here. Let me see if maybe I'll do the 7. Let's see if that takes her home. No, I don't know if she'll fit. Yeah, kinda. Come on, baby. Oh yeah, that's good. Gotta make the noise. All right, so got it right in there. That is not going anywhere. I'm gonna hit it again on the end here at that 7. See if that can bring it. Get that guy. See if we can get her to just a little more. Yeah, make the noise. Okay, that is on there. So 65 bucks at Napa, worth it. All right, now we got to slide this guy on. Oh yeah, fun. All right, let's see if maybe we can lube her up. See if that helps, or if it just makes it so slippery I can't even hold on to it. Oh, it makes it a little easier. All right. Come on, man. See, maybe I can grab it with this. There we go. Go on, home. Come on. This is fun. Making these things, this is a lot of fun. I highly suggest it. I don't. All right, that helps too. I'm able to kind of grease it up and then grab that rag. And then she bottoms out. Oh yeah. Maybe you can see that in there. She's all the way. And then I had preloaded this. And this is to number 1. So I'm gonna get the other 7 of these done. And then once I get them on there, I'll bring you guys back. All right, guys. So I got it wrapped up. Got all the wires on. And one of the things I wanted to show you before I kind of take you through everything, there are a few places that you can stick these coils, because I looked everywhere. You could probably stick a coil pack over here and run your wires on the frame this way. I'm thinking it would probably require a battery relocation, but you could mount then this side over here. I've seen people do them down on the frame, the front subframe down here. I just like back in here. It's gonna be a little tight getting my hand in here to put those air extractors on, but all in all, I'm very happy with the way it turned out. And let's take a quick look here.